Hey guys, welcome back to Reserved Investments on YouTube. So, full disclosure, this is something that I thought long and hard about. In the beginning, I was dead set against having any type of Patreon program attached to this channel because, in all honesty, guys, at some point I thought that I was going to hit the eject button and actually delete this channel and pretend it never existed. Well, ironically, a lot of people out there keep giving me support, keep contacting me and telling me that my content that I've been producing has either enhanced their lives, has made them a better collector, has made them an overall better investor, or has some way been beneficial to their very existence. I also have other YouTube content creators that I respect very much who continually reach out to me. They offer me their support and they tell me, Sean, you really need to keep going with this channel. As I've said in the past, I'm very overprotective and self-conscious of my work and my ultimate presentation on this channel. So there have been times where I honestly thought about just hitting the delete button and walking away. So as a result, I prevented myself from launching a Patreon program on this channel because I figured, why would I do that if I'm just going to eventually walk away? Well, by going in this direction, it kind of puts a roadblock in between me from being able to hit the eject button and just walk away from this channel like it never existed. So I know that probably disappoints a lot of you out there, but ultimately, guys, I never expected this channel to take off. I've said that multiple times. I'm sitting at close to 2,700 subscribers at present time, and a lot of people are telling me, given the fact that I've only been on YouTube literally for around 14, 15 months at most, that is a tremendous amount of growth that this channel experienced. So as a result, everybody's telling me, Sean, you need to keep going. Don't worry about the critics. Don't worry what people are saying on online collecting forums, Facebook groups, and the like. So without further ado, I am going to introduce my Patreon tiers in this particular video. If you want to support me, that's fine. If not, I fully understand. Please do not sacrifice your own financial future to be a Patreon of mine on this particular channel or to give money to any YouTube creator out there. Yourself, your life, your own future comes first. Always remember that, guys. And if nobody else has ever told you that, I'm telling you firsthand. That said, if you do have the money, you want to support my work, here are the Patreon tiers that I am going to introduce. I have a $5 tier, which is the basic support level. If enough people give me $5 a month, I will, of course, put into play more videos. I will also be able to devote more time to this channel. After tier 1, which is basic support, I do have a more interactive support tier at $8 a month. At $8 a month, you guys are able to at least give me feedback and tell me, hey, I would like for you to do a video on this collecting category or on this topic in the antiques and collectibles trade. If I review the idea, a lot of people want me to do something of that nature, I will gladly start to do videos that are recommended from my fans, my core support base, and of course my subscribers. Even if it's on the topic of finance, as opposed to the antiques and collectibles trade. I am knowledgeable in business, finance, and economics. Just remember, guys, I am not your financial advisor. So understand I am not licensed as a financial professional at present time. So any advice I do is just that, advice. The third tier that I have is an email interactive tier where I am only allowing 50 people to enter this tier. This is a $20 per month tier, and it guarantees if you contact me, I will follow up with you within 48 to 72 hours. You can have an ongoing conversation with me for indefinite, as long as this channel exists at this particular tier level. I will answer all your questions, whether it's about collecting categories, investing, asset diversification. If you want to know my thoughts on comic book investing, coin collecting, antique investing, esoteric markets, whatever it is, you can ask and I will answer, provided that you allow me 48 to 72 hours to respond to each email that I get. Now, with that being said, there's one more tier above this that kind of correlates to this, and that is a $50 a month tier where I am only allowing 25 people to enter that tier level. That is a fully interactive tier that is geared towards people that want some type of monthly ongoing consulting. What it will consist of, one 30 to 45 minute phone call per month. And you will also, on top of that, have the ability to, just like the $20 tier, to send me emails and I will follow up with you within 48 to 72 hours. So let me quick review before I expand on this. My first tier, basic support level, $5 a month. My next tier up is $8 a month. That allows you, if you so inclined, to offer advice on what videos you want to see me do on this channel, and also set the stage for any type of topics you want me to discuss in the future related to investing, antiques and collectibles, alternate asset investing, whatever it is. Those ideas will come from my $8 a month patrons. The third tier, again, is the email interactive tier, which is $20 a month. There's only 50 slots for that particular tier, and you can ask me an unlimited amount of questions as long as you give me 48 to 72 hours to respond. The fourth tier, again, in review, is a fully interactive tier complete with consulting services that allows you to one 30 to 45 minute phone call per month with me. I am only allowing 25 people to enter that tier. So if you want consulting in the antiques and collectibles trade, and you also want to support this channel, the $50 tier is probably the better bet, especially if you are buying in to a lot of collecting markets on an ongoing basis. Now, with that being said, full disclaimer, I do not have a crystal ball, guys. I do not know the future. All I can do is give you my advice on where I see some of the markets in the antiques and collectibles trade, see where they're going, see where they've been, and give you my analysis. I live and breathe this stuff daily, pretty much 10 hours a day. I am pretty much consuming information on the antiques and collectibles trade, analyzing it, communicating with other high-profile clients, communicating with collectors, communicating with auction houses. I am also in the thick of it with you, as I am an avid collector and investor in most of these markets. So that being said, I cannot promise you results within the next couple of months or years. I can only teach you what I know. It's almost like if you go to a financial planner. Financial planner is going to ask you certain questions, and they're going to put forth a plan for you, and you're going to aim towards that goal. Whether you hit that goal or miss that goal, that is generally not the fault of the financial planner. There's a lot of idiosyncrasies that can prevent you from not reaching that financial goal. Well, with this would allow you to interact with me on an ongoing basis, where if you have a question, if you're thinking about spending a considerable amount of money on a certain collectible or antique, or have an investing idea, I can at least give you my opinion. So it's something to consider. I will put the link to my Patreon account below in the video description. Again, you are under no obligation. I will state this though, for those of you that like my content, if enough people sign up for Patreon, I will release more videos per week. One of the things that some of you guys are really trying to get me to do is at least release 5 videos a week. At present time, I can only commit to 2 or 3 at most. I haven't been counting the video that I did on collectible consulting and also this video as true video releases, because these are more on self-promotion. So I hope you will, if you want to, support me on Patreon. You are not obligated. I probably will not do any more videos where I bring up Patreon for a while. I may mention it in another video that I'm going to do that reverts back to my antique and collectible consulting, because a lot of you guys are asking me how you can get low-cost advice on not only the antiques and collectibles trade, but also investing in general. And that's something that I provide. So if you have any questions, you have any comments, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you, whether you want to sign up as a Patreon or not. Regardless, it doesn't matter to me. I just appreciate the time that you take to view these videos and subscribe to this channel. Thanks, guys, and have a great night.